Welcome back to the Lunch Table post-quarantine edition, man. Interstate 5 out right now. My guy C5 in his building, and I'm in my building. What's good, bro?
Yes, sir. It was good, man. I'm great.
Represent, you feel me?
Yes, sir. Interstate 5, man, out now. Going crazy.
Man, it's good to see the progression of your music, because I think I got on you when you dropped Dorm Flow 2, and I was still over at Cal State LA.
Yeah.
And you ended up dropping, what was that record? You ended up dropping Be Patient too, and also Only Up From Here. But Interstate 5, man, I gotta say Interstate 5 has to be my favorite project, bro.
Word. What made you say that?
It was just a balance between like the West Coast Bay Area shit, between like Beta LA and also Double Back. And then
Right.
you always talk about some serious shit. You ended up talking about like this girl that ended up switching up, like being in the music industry, and then you having records about your mom too towards the end. I'm like, you know what? It's a good balance, man. It's not just like full West Coast Bay Area shit. It's not just full like I'm gonna just be on some real deep shit. So to me, I was like, okay, Interstate 5 is probably my favorite album from you, bro. So congrats on that, man. It looks like it's going up too.
Yeah, it's doing real well, bro. And it's getting like a lot of good reception, bro. I would say it's definitely my favorite too. Like my favorite body work as well.
Yeah.
So the whole, even just the sequence, like the fucking like the song order and like that shit. I'm hella happy with the name, the cover, everything. Like I love that project, bro.
Bro, when you dropped the cover, I was like, this is probably the hardest cover I'd seen in a while, bro. Like you had the Interstate 5 on the license plate right next to the 5 too. Were you on the 5 on the Grapevine when you shot that?
Bro, yeah, we literally was on the 5, bro. So I rented this old school caddy, and I literally, like, we woke up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and drove that motherfucker to the Grapevine. Like, man, that motherfucker almost didn't make it back. That motherfucker so old. On the way back, that motherfucker down there started like overheating a little bit, but I ended up getting it back.
You're over here pushing like 50.
Oh, my bad, huh?
No, you good, bro.
You said what now?
You're probably over here like just pushing 50. Couldn't even.
I ain't gonna lie, I was smashing that motherfucker, man. I was smashing that motherfucker. But yeah, we had to so like we just found a spot like a little bit after the Grapevine, and then we just started shooting on that 5, and then like this one, quarantine had kind of like, it was just kind of starting, so it wasn't like hella traffic. It was kind of like dead. It was perfect.
That's
man,
what's up,
man. That motherfucker was fire, bro.
So like I said, man, Interstate 5 is my favorite project from you. What kind of approach did you have to take differently for this album?
Man, it's funny because like I literally I was just making music, bro. I was just putting everything that was going on in my life in that time. And then I just kind of I made hella songs. Like had to make about like damn near I made like 100 songs. I don't know.
Sheesh.
Cause it was a 2-year gap from my last album. So like between that 2-year gap, the show that made like 100 songs. But like I feel like that project probably took me about, I don't know, I'll say like a span of like 6 months, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, I just then I'm just writing about everything I was going through at that time, bro. And then it just ended up turning into a project, bro, like literally. And I just came up with the name literally like a couple weeks before I dropped it. It was hard trying to find a name. But like, yeah, we said that Interstate. I said that Interstate 5, and I was like, that's it right there, man.
That's it right there, man. It's cool, man. Like I said, everything about the project I absolutely love, bro. It seems like you were going through a lot of like relationship issues though, bro. Like, especially like toward the end is what you were saying. So it's like, for you, like, is it kind of difficult trying to like maneuver with a relationship, like being in the music industry?
Nah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Cause like, if you're not in that industry, like you don't necessarily understand, like even with you, like, so it's like, it's just like they want so much time, or like they don't understand, like, oh, I have to be around females. Like females have to be in my video if the song's about a female, like, or I have to go to these events. I got to go to an event, but you just going out to fuck with bitches and like, nah, I have to go to events and network. Like you're always going out. Like, I have to do this to go. No, you don't. Like, it's just crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you then there gotta have somebody that either really understand and is like secure with they self, or have somebody in the industry that understand like what you have to do, what it requires to as an artist to get on.
You forgot the third thing though, bro.
Huh?
You forgot the third thing you need.
What's the third thing?
Bro, you damn near need a clone.
A clone?
You damn near need a clone. Like, motherfucker, like, that way you could be out and then you could be with your girl at the same time.
Right. Oh, mama, for real. And then it's like sometimes, like, depending on the girl, like, you can't even bring her around because, like, I don't know, like, they just, if they ain't secure, man, like, yeah, it ain't gonna work, bro. Especially in this industry, bro.
I hear you, bro.
I done tried to bring a girl like around to show her like that, you know, like, all right, like, you know, like make her feel special, and it just kind of like didn't really work in my favor, like, you know, like.
Yeah. You feel like,
but yeah, you could hear.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, but yeah, you could definitely hear like in this album, I had fell in love, like, so it's like, and it's like at the end, it's 3 tracks, so it's like the first track is like. It's like me falling in love, right? You know, like that's like the honeymoon stage. And the second track is like, all right, like this shit ain't really working type shit. Like, you know, like you kind of doing like out of pocket shit. Like I ain't really feeling it. And then like the third track, No Turning Back, is like, oh, like we didn't came this far. Like let's try to make it work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I love that sequence because it's really like it's a story.
Yeah, no, and that's what really helps me understand your albums a lot more, because you actually have storylines, you know what I mean? Storylines that people can really follow through too. Like, who do you owe like your inspiration for in regards to creating storylines and music?
I would say J. Cole, Lil Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z. Like, you know, I'm heavily influenced by them. Oh, Drake. Oh, that's Drake is who taught me like it's cool to be vulnerable. You know, because I feel like I was very vulnerable on those tracks, and like that's okay. Like people connect the most when you're vulnerable. So I give it up to them for like, you know, as far as the storytelling aspect and being vulnerable. Sure.
No, I feel like you've always been vulnerable with yourself on your music. I mean, you know, even talking about like back in the dorm flow days where you were talking about just rapping at school, you know, rapping in college, like setting up shows, rapping in your dorm and shit. And it's like you've always been so keen on depicting what happens in your real life. Like, you know, also in this day and age where basically there's I feel like there's no such thing as privacy anymore, bro. So it's like, how much of yourself do you decide do you have to like put out to the world in order for people to, I guess, gravitate towards your music? Like, what's the gauge?
Yeah, I don't got no restrictions, bro. Like, I'll put it all out there, to be honest. I don't got no restrictions. Because some people gonna feel that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people gonna feel that. Like, some of my most, like, bars where I like, ooh, like, I don't know, should I put that out? That'd be the bar, like, people really feel. So it's like, man, bro, I'm gonna just put it out there, bro. And I really pride myself on that. That it's like, my music is real. Like, anything, like, you could bring up any lyric right now. Like, I'm gonna tell you, oh, yeah, this what that came from, or this was and that happened. Like, nothing fabricated or exaggerated. I really like pride myself on that. I listen to my music and it always like take me back to that exact time I was in. It's dope, man.
Then what was the most difficult record for you to make on Interstate 5?
Ooh, the most difficult record, I would say probably that, maybe I think that Right Here. Are you saying like as far as like a recording aspect?
Like recording, like trying to figure out your lyrics.
Oh, okay. Wait, God got me. I'm trying to think. You got the track list in front of you?
Huh? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You got God Got Me, Beta LA, Double Back. I feel like Beta LA and Double Back, those were easy records for you to make, bro.
Right. Them just came natural.
Yeah. Got Irreplaceable, Out the Way, Vita, Your Life. right here, could have been, interlude, no turning back, my Dukes, and did it on my own.
Okay, I'll probably say irreplaceable. And I say that one because it was like that was the last track I made on the album. And like it's down there like I was in that little lazy, always getting like a little lazy phase at the end of the album, bro. Like, all right, I'm gonna get to it. And then but yeah, I ended up just knocking it out. I just really locked in, knocked it out. But yeah, I would say that one too because it was like a struggle trying to like get the stems and with the producer, he had ended up getting corona and it was like a whole backstory to that that song, bro.
Boy, give us the whole tea, man.
Oh yeah, well, this dude sent me a beat, and like me and Henry was trying to like I wanted Henry on the album like bad, and then like we couldn't find the beat, like we couldn't find like the right beat or the right vibe, you know, to fit the project or something we could go crazy on, and but we finally found one, so it took us a minute to find the beat, right? So like you know like we had the beat. And then like I already knew like he knew that was the beat. I knew it was a beat. So I instantly hit bro like, bro, I need the stems for this beat, bro. Like I was hitting him for like a minute. Henry laid the hook. And then I had the hook. I had just the hook for a minute. I hadn't wrote no verses because I was like kind of like being lazy. Yeah, I ain't write the verses for a minute. So then I wrote my first verse. I took a little time again, and then I wrote the second. And then we had like we had the part where we go back and forth, so I had to send it back to him, and then we had to like redo the song structure. It was a little process, and I never got the stems from bro because he had got corona and he started replying. So I was like, "Fuck it, we gonna use the 2-track," and yeah, that's what it was. But that song is dope. That's fuck. I love that song.
Man, that's what happens when you're trying to finagle like songs over the internet, man.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, bro got corona. I hope he all right. Shout out Juanito.
Shout out to him, man. It was a dope record too, the one with you and Henry, Irreplaceable. I would say my favorite. No, not that one. I think my Dukes was my favorite record, bro.
What's your favorite record?
Yeah, because then as soon as I heard the sample come in, I was like, oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like you know the last two records, you obviously you pay a lot of homage to your mom, and you also feel like you have this chip on your shoulder, like, you know, I'm doing everything by myself. And explain what's really going through your head, because it really feels like you're just like, yo, like I'm really doing all this shit by myself. You know what I mean? Because as an artist, it's really hard to keep on rolling by yourself.
No, facts. I mean, it gets overwhelming sometimes, but it keeps me going, and you know, in the end, I'm gonna appreciate it more. And then sometimes when I'm doing so much shit, like I don't even realize it. Like like the project came out, and then I really like sit back and like, damn, like I really like put that shit together from the photo shoot to the videos to the all the like just all the songs. Like I really put a body of work together, like you know, because like when you doing it, you don't really like. You're not really like analyzing like or thinking about, damn, like I'm doing a lot. But yeah, it get overwhelming sometimes, bro. Like, cause like you know, it's not just making the music. You gotta make the music, get it mixed. You gotta converse with the producers, or you put it out, or now you put it out. Like you can't just put it out. You need to tap in with blogs. You gotta do like you know like press runs like this, like interviews and videos, and like it's just so much more shit to it. Hit influencers to post your shit or do challenges, bro. Like
yeah, because you're on the second challenge for your album.
Yeah, I'm on the second challenge. So like I'm just trying to do new shit, and this quarantine has made me better, like with my social media presence. I feel like because it's like that's all I got. You know, I'm usually doing shows and shit, but now all we got is social media right now.
Well, you know how I knew you were being really smart about social media is when you ended up hitting me like right before the album dropped, and you're like, "Yo, Nico, do you mind doing like a drop for me?" Like, "Oh, Nico, right. Interstate 5." I was like, "I wonder what he's gonna do with this shit." And then next thing you know, it's like a video from DJ Head, Ani, myself, and like hella other people. I was like, "Yo, that's hella smart." And to me, it's like the little I mean, on the grand scheme of things, one video isn't gonna do it, right? But the
Right.
fact that you just had videos on videos of videos
Videos
from
and
other
videos.
people, like basically, putting in their good word for Interstate 5. I'm like, this guy C5 is smart as a motherfucker, man. Like, it was a really
Hey,
good
but look,
marketing strategy.
I don't do it by myself. Though. I do got a team, and shout out my big bro Chris Famo. That was his idea. He was like, you need to hit up everybody, do drop, like have everybody do drops for you, like you post it throughout the rollout. So yeah, shout out him for that. So I do got, I do got a team. I definitely don't do it by myself. Bro. Like, yeah, I do wear a lot of hats, but I do got some solid people in my circle for sure.
And shout out to your team, man. I mean, honestly, you and your team are doing like really good things, bro. So music videos, man, what can we expect?
Okay, so I dropped the Beta LA, and so now we about to drop. Me and Henry about to drop this police brutality song we did. That's down there tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Video is crazy. So we dropping that because just a little,
Mhm.
you got to throw that in, just everything that's going on. And then after that, I got God Got Me. I'm gonna shoot one for Right Here. That was also kind of like a hard song to make because I was really like singing on that motherfucker. So,
Bro,
like,
that was the first time I heard you. Like, bro, when I was listening to it, I was like, "Oh shit, that's him singing right now."
man, yeah, like I got into a different bag right there. That's probably my favorite, like my personal favorite off the album.
Mhm.
That right here, I fuck with that song. I feel like the writing on there was like hella good.
Yeah,
But
and you tried something new, bro.
huh?
And you tried something new.
Right. Yeah, so yeah, I fuck with that song heavy. But yeah, we're gonna shoot video of that. Oh, Double Back. We shot a video to Double Back, but might need to reshoot it because like that one need to get that video got to be crazy.
Oh yeah, bro, you got to go hella crazy with all the video submissions that you're getting into. Like that shit.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
nah, yeah, so I'm probably shoot like 3 or 4 for this
yeah,
album.
man. So the record that you're dropping with, you said you're dropping a record with Henry tomorrow.
Called Dead Wrong.
Dead wrong, and that's in regards to everything that's happening right now between like George Floyd, police brutality, and Black Lives Matter.
Right, exactly.
So like you being a Black American, especially in hip hop too, it's like what are your thoughts about everything that's going on in regards to George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, and police brutality?
Right. I feel like it's dope that like people actually like it's not just us out there now. It's like it's a bunch of like it's then there are more white people out there now than blacks, and I feel like that's dope. And I also feel like they raising the quarantine to get our minds off that. You feel me?
Mm,
Cause it's no reason they should have. It's only getting worse, but I feel like it's gonna be another like they gonna bring the quarantine back because shit is only getting worse. But I feel like they did that to get our minds off with everything that's going on. Like it's hella lynchings going on and hella shit. Like
it's
but yeah.
yeah, I mean it's just crazy, bro. Like my thing is once I saw everything going on, right, I said to myself, this is actually a perfect time for people to protest,
Mm-hmm.
considering they're not scared of like coronavirus and whatnot. But it's a perfect time for people to protest because tomorrow we ain't got a job to go to.
Right.
You feel me? It's like people really have time to protest now, and it's like, yeah, I just think 2020, as quote unquote shitty as it's been, I think
Yeah.
this is the year where everything changes for all of us, at least in the United States, bro.
Nah, facts, bro. That's why like the quarantine and the event that happened in between, like it was like perfect timing because everybody could go out and protest and like shit really like they starting to change shit. We gonna see what happens. It's still fucked up shit going on, but like it's only so much we could do, bro. It's sad, bro. I put it in the music, man. When you hear the song, I'm gonna send it to you when we get off, bro.
For
See what you
sure, for
think.
sure. And
Yeah, that
like,
shit fire, fire.
I'm sure, bro. But I remember talking to you like way back when, and you always said that J. Cole has been like one of your biggest influences. And just yesterday actually, did you hear the record that he dropped?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it.
What do you think about like why is it that do you think rappers should have so much responsibility in responding to the events that go on in real life? Because people were basically pressuring Cole, basically pressuring Kendrick, like, you guys need to say something because you guys always talk about this in your music. And it's like, at the end of the day, I at least feel like we shouldn't be putting so much pressure on rappers to speak out.
Right,
What do you think about all that?
I feel like he said something with his actions when he went out there. Like he was out there front line. So if he didn't say nothing like on the internet, like that's cool. Like he was out there. Mm-hmm. So like I feel like that's cool. I mean, I feel like he could use his platform to speak on it or like, advocate for it. I feel like as a black man, like I'm obligated to that in a way. But he was out there, so I feel like that's all that mattered. Kendrick was out there as well. They not social media niggas. You know me? So like don't be mad. It ain't like my issue was with the people who be posting all the time, and then when all this race shit come on, like you don't got nothing to say now. That would be my issue. But like J. Cole and Kendrick, they don't never post. Yeah, they don't never post. So it's like I wasn't really expecting them to post, but they was out there in a protest. So yeah, they did their due diligence. But niggas that posting every day, but now when something really going on in the black community, you ain't gonna post now. That's a little weird to me.
Bro, I never actually thought of it that way. Wow.
Yeah. Huh. That's a little weird to me, man.
Man, well, that's why, I'm glad you over here, you're just doing exactly what you have been doing before, during, and after, like, all the events that are going on right now. So I can at least say from my perspective, with the music video that you and Henry are dropping tomorrow too, like, I think it's cool to see, you do your little bit of like due diligence for the entire movement. So, bro, I can't wait to hear the song, actually, bro.
That shit fire. Like, you really bang that shit, too. It's like, like, that motherfucker, the beat slapping. Yeah, right? We saying some real shit on there.
That's what's up, man. You put your boy Chris O'Bannon on the album.
That's my dog. Yeah, shout out Chris.
How many records do you guys have together, bro? Because I remember you guys dropped Curb like not too long ago, and he also took like a part of Curb and put it on this record too. So I'm over here just like, man, they must have been in the lab for like.
Wait, did he? What bar was it? What bar? What did he say?
I don't know. He took something from the song, bro, and I was like, oh, he put that on Curb too.
Oh, for real? I gotta listen back. I ain't peeped that. But We got hella records. I literally just sent him one yesterday. I'm like, hop on this, bro. You feel me? He said he gonna send me one back. But yeah, we just been doing our own thing. So like, but our shit coming together slowly but surely.
Bro,
so we got a bunch of records.
So I'm telling you, you guys need to have like your own little EP together. Just like a little 5-piece, nothing crazy, just a 5-piece.
A little 5-piece. So we got 5 right now for sure. I wanted to get like 10 of them bitches, but shit. You can throw out 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my cousin though, we dropping next month. We dropping like a 10-piece. Club 5150.
Your cousin Kente P?
Yeah.
Okay, so
our shit going crazy. I'm excited. Like it's like all summer vibes too down there. Like that shit going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm excited for that project.
You said it's called 5150?
Club 5150. That's the label. That's the label that me and Cuz came up with. Yeah, so that's the label and that's the title of the project as well.
That's what's up, man. So all summer vibes and whatnot. Was this like a long time coming, or did you guys just come up with this concept like recently for the album?
Shit, like we live together, so we were just making hella records. Okay. You feel me? And then our like the address that like that we staying at is I can't even.
Oh yeah.
It's relative.
I'll bleep that out, bro. I'll bleep that out.
yeah, but yeah, Club 5150, man. That's what we call the crib, Club 5150.
That's what's up.
The crib was going up before quarantine, man. This motherfucker was lit.
Hey, bro, I'm finna like bleep that whole part out of the interview, so ain't nobody can just pull up on you.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't want my address out there like that. But it's hella 5150s everywhere. So it's all good.
Any more like songs or any more songs you have with like anybody else from the Bay too? Because I know you've had records with like Fab and like other people from Oakland, records with like Young T.O. and whatnot. Like, do you have anything like that in the works too?
Man, I've sent a couple out to some artists. I don't know if you know about like Lil Bean and Zay Bang. I've been trying to make that connection work with them. I just been working with like locals up and coming. I know Fab just sent Fab some shit to hop on. My boy Sonny. I sent him. He like Trill Youngins. I don't know if you've heard of them. He and Trill Youngins.
Oh, Trill Sonny? Yeah, that's my boy.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, bro. But I'm definitely like I'm trying to get Project Pop on some more shit. We did some shit before. I'm trying to get him on some of my shit too. So yeah, I'm working. I've been wanting to do hella more features, bro. That's what I've been working on right now. Like I just want like get hella different features on my shit from LA, Bay, wherever. Like just trying to get hella little features. I didn't need your help with that, bro. Like, cause sometimes I don't be knowing like, oh, who should I get on this? You feel me? I want somebody on it, but I don't know who. You know?
Just send me some shit, bro. You got my number. You can send me whatever.
Oh, yeah. How you forgetting, bro?
Bro,
you have shit going on.
I'm happy. Interstate 5 out right now, man, and I'm happy that you got so much more content coming out for 2020, man. Between like the music video coming out tomorrow, 4 more music videos, like potentially like more features with hella other artists, man. So shout out to you for fucking working hard, bro. And Interstate 5 is only gonna be, to me, even though Interstate 5 is your best album out right now, I think it's just like a small taste of the even bigger things you can do later on in the future, bro.
Nah, facts. Yeah, I'm only getting better, bro. Like, I feel like each project get better, bro. So I ain't stopping, man. I ain't stopping, bro.
C5, before we hop off of this thing, I'm gonna need you on the Instagram really quick, bro.
Oh yeah, get me on there. Yeah, it's good.
Oh shit, wait. No, it is Nico Blitz, C5, the lunch table. You feel me? Tell them what we doing, bro.
Yes, sir. C5, Interstate 5 out now. Shout out to the lunch table. Y'all make sure y'all go get that.
There we go. This is the lunch table. Food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz, C5, and we are out, everybody. Yee.
Sir.